It seems a day or two doesn't go by without someone, an athlete, maybe a coach, an entertainer, someone famous, having to explain and apologize for years-old tweets or statements that display varying levels of A. abhorrent behavior or thoughts, or B. disrespect for the values of a right and proper society, or C. some combination of those two. We've seen it with baseball players of late, but that's probably just a function of the time of year. I would presume in the fall we may hear about football players, and if the searches are deep enough in the winter, I'd bet there's a basketball player or hockey player caught up in the issue as well. Washington Nationals shortstop Trea Turner is one of a handful of baseball players whose old tweets have come under scrutiny. Jonathan Noon, The Washington Post, and while it's commendable that some are looking to cleanse their past and make amends for ignorant or dangerous or hate-inciting statements of the past, it tends to ring a bit hollow with me. As for simply scrubbing past social media statements or asking for forgiveness from what is in fact a very forgiving society where second chances are given quickly and easily, I wonder how good enough that really is, and if it isn't just a quick and simple way out. It also speaks to a much larger issue that I don't think enough athletes and their enablers are aware of, a much more dangerous issue. How are these kids, and they are generally high schoolers or early collegians now, professionals found to hold ideals that sane-thinking adults find disgusting, not taught better earlier in their lives? Article continued below. Today's top sports stories in your inbox. For headlines from the Star's award-winning sports journalists, sign up for our daily sports newsletter. I get that kids can't be supervised every minute of every day, and I know how easy it is to post something or tweet something out in the moment without thinking about future consequences. It's way too easy, and that's troubling in its own right. But each of these young men and women are, in many cases, coddled beyond belief by those who see them as bank cards and annuities, and who supposedly would have the entirety of their future best interests at heart. If those people, parents, coaches, advisors, and, yes, sometimes peers, spent as much time teaching elite athletic youth social responsibility as they do how to hit, run, throw, skate, shoot, and catch, perhaps these issues would go mainly away. Not entirely disappear. Of course, that's far too Pollyanna-ish to contemplate, but diminish in number substantially. I am neither absolving teens from their thoughts and actions, they are responsible for the way they act, nor am I suggesting all coaches and advisors and parents abdicate responsibility for things outside of actions on diamonds, courts, rinks and fields. But I do think it's a responsibility of those in charge of our youth, at all levels, but those who might go on to be role models more than others, to do the right thing by boys and girls they are influencing. At every level. Far beyond just the playing of games, we didn't do really well on the call for mail the other day, and seeing as it's Friday and we want to get this up Sunday, time has become of the essence. Article continued below, so get on over to ask.thestar.ca, click and ask away. Please. It's a lot of fun and a good way for readers to kill a Sunday morning conversation the other day outside a joint. Excuse me, sir? Can you help me? Me? I doubt it. What do you need? Guy, I locked my keys in my car and I live in Markham and me, wow. That sucks. Where's your car? I bet I can get into it. Let's go take a look at it. Guy, well, it's way over there and me, you don't have a car, do you? Guy, what do you mean? Me, wandering away, sorry, dude. If you told me the truth, maybe I help. I was born at night, just not last night. Guy, Google me, you'll see a picture with George Chivallo, I'm not just some guy. Hope he got home. Was nice to be part of a group chat with young Vince yesterday. Listening to him on the conference call and having seen him a bit last spring doing TV for the playoffs and final, I have no doubt he'll make a fine broadcaster. And I also think it's pretty cool he decided to sign with Atlanta for the coming season, in part because that's the home of Turner and NBA TV. That's setting up the next career pretty well. Note, senders of unsolicited emails looking for advice or help in getting something of yours published while professing to be a longtime reader and supporter of this space. If you spell my name incorrectly, say Doe instead of Doug, there's very little chance I'm going to take any time to deal with your request. Hard-hearted? Maybe. But gotta draw a line somewhere. No. Doug Smith is a sports reporter based in Toronto. Follow him on Twitter, @SmithReps.